the last year, a big topic when it comes to the music industry, obviously, is the Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us, Aubrey back and forth, which I've exposed constantly on this channel what it really is happening for and the real powers behind things. Because you have a lot of ignorant people who think rappers have some sort of power or some influence. No, the influence and power are the executives at Interscope, Atlantic, Republic, Universal, Vivendi, Sony, Warner Brothers. Executives plant Kendrick Lamar and they plant Aubrey in the position they want them on their field, let's say, and have them go at it to serve their own agendas. But I've talked about that into nauseam nearly on the channel. But throughout my channel, a lot of comments have been very anti-Kendrick Lamar in the comment section. Now, I've said it plenty of times. Kendrick Lamar is a good rapper. He's not great. He's not the GOAT. He's not the best rapper ever. He's not even close. It's ridiculous. But when you have a groupie glazing stan idolater culture, they live in this echo chamber of whatever's happening that's popular is the best thing ever until it's not. But a comment that I've been seeing on my channel for the last year, I keep seeing it from many people, and the comment is, Kendrick Lamar, people act like he's some deep poetic artist, but he's really saying nothing a lot of the times. He's really saying gibberish a lot of the times. A lot of people, they don't know hip-hop history. So they've been given Kendrick Lamar as this, like, he's the lyrical deep rapper, when no, he's not. If you grew up on Talib Kweli, Immortal Technique, Brother Ali, Rakim, X-Clan, KRS-One, countless names. Tragedy Gaddafi, Nas, these are deep rappers, just to name a few. There's many underground rappers, local rappers, much deeper, much more poetic, witty, clever, much more than Kendrick Lamar. But that's the thing about when something's popular. When you make something popular, people who don't know history, who are ignorant to it, they will, like I just said, whatever is popular at the moment is the deepest, greatest, most powerful thing. This is how these people are. This is why you have to have your own information. This is why you cannot do groupthink. This is why you cannot be a follower. This is why you have to know history of the genre in which you speak on. Because if you don't, you look like an ignoramus. Hit the like button. Share this video. Subscribe to this channel. But my question is Kendrick Lamar really a fake? Is he really posing as like some fake, deep, poetic artist? Is he a fake, pro-black, conscious rapper? Answer that comment for yourselves, and answer that in the comments for yourself. Do you think Kendrick Lamar is deep? Do you think this could also be it? Is Kendrick Lamar a deep artist, but sometimes he doesn't know how to get that point across? Because that does happen too. These are not perfect individuals. Sometimes someone is trying to deliver a message. They might just not deliver it in a way where it's consumable. But a groupie, they'll do, oh no, y'all just dumb. No, you're dumb. Because everything an artist says is not clear and legible and understandable. Some people are not good orators. Because you like someone, that does not mean everything they do is good or nice, like Jay-Z said. Because you don't understand something, it don't mean that he's nice. It just means you don't get all the BS that he writes. Now, what's funny about that is he was saying that about Nas, but that's nonsense. Nas has never rapped gibberish. Jay-Z had a hell of a line, he just aimed it at the wrong person. But the line can be used perfectly for what I'm speaking on right now. Kendrick Lamar is a good artist, a good rapper, but he has many things about him that make a lot of people who know hip-hop not put him in that upper echelon category, because he's not in it. I've always said J. Cole's way better than him, and I've always said Joey Badass is way better than Kendrick and J. Cole. But you people don't listen to real hip hop, because if you've been listening to Joey Badass from when he first came out, you would understand why I would say that. You might not agree, but you'd understand the argument that can be made. Joey Badass is he's much further, much more defined of a hip hop artist than Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar is a black hippie. Ain't that a group or something? Anyway, but a comment was left, and it was a few months ago when I was speaking on the whole Not Like Us battle, and this individual named MC Just, he says, he's talking about the disses between Kendrick and Aubrey, and it's some particular song, and he says the sound quality of whatever, I don't remember what the song was. It was one of the diss songs they made about each other, and this person was saying that the sound quality was terrible. I don't give a F about Aubrey. I don't think it's a good stage for political messaging either. Actually, you know what? It was a poll I did, I believe. I believe it was a poll about ranking Kendrick's Super Bowl performance. That's what it was. Yeah, okay, that's what it was. That's what it was. He said, I basically said, what grade do you give Kendrick's Super Bowl performance? A, B, C, or D? This person picked C. He says, I'll give it a C, but maybe even a D or an F. Man, when the Super Bowl performance happened, a lot of people did not like it. But the Glazers, that's another thing about these Glazers, they like anything the person they like does, which means they're blind. Kendrick Lamar, he could vomit for 4.5 minutes over a DJ Mustard beat, and they think, oh my God, give him a Grammy. You have people like this. Beyonce could yawn for 4 minutes. Oh my God, Song of the Year. You cannot listen to a groupie's opinion, a Glazer's opinion, because it's not an opinion. It's an echo chamber of idolatry. On the Super Bowl performance of Kendrick Lamar in 2025, MC Just, he says, I'll give it a C, maybe even a D or an F. He says, Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl performance, he says the sound quality was terrible. He says, I don't give a F about Aubrey. And that's another point to make. When you criticize someone that these man worshipers like, what do they always do? They automatically, oh, you must like Drake. This is what groupies do. They can never handle when you don't like what they like. So they go through this imaginary list. Oh, you must like his enemy. Oh, no, you must be a racist. You must be this. It's never, why don't you listen to what the person's saying of why they don't like it? No. It has to be some other reason why. This is the delusion of a groupie fan. They cannot handle criticism of a celebrity. I've talked this point since the beginning of my channel. He says, I don't give a F about Aubrey. I don't think the Super Bowl is a good stage for political messaging either. Which Kendrick Lamar, he always tries to do these Illuminati coded messages in his videos. Man, look, man, I miss when music videos was just like, Mobb Deep sitting on a crate, driving a Benz with the Hennessy jersey. Okay? You didn't have to pause it 50 times and watch it 80 times to get the Easter egg. I don't need Easter eggs. Just rap. Just rap to the camera. Have good editing. I don't need to slow this down and, at the 32-second mark, there's something on a tree, and Kendrick Lamar, this symbol on a tree symbolizes pro-Pan-Africanism that Kendrick Lamar's grandfather, man, who cares? Just rap to the camera and let me know when you go on tour. I don't want to break down a goddamn video. I got things to do. Okay? I don't have time for this. I'm trying to figure out why does Taco Bell keep taking off the nacho fries? I don't give a damn about an Easter egg in a Kendrick Lamar video. Why does Taco Bell keep removing the nacho fries, but they don't remove the Mexican pizza? Who goes to Taco Bell for the goddamn Mexican pizza? Nobody, but they keep it on the menu. Hit the like button. I'm going crazy. I don't understand that. Damn Kendrick Lamar, why does Taco Bell keep taking off the nacho fries? I don't get it. Where's my drink? Hold up. Mmm. That tastes like SZA before the nose job. All right. Oh, man. Whew. He says, back to Kendrick's Super Bowl performance. He says, I don't think the Super Bowl is a good stage for political messaging. It makes more sense to do something appealing and then get people to go check out your politically charged music afterwards because they liked what you did. Catch more flies with honey, so to speak. Now, a big criticism of Kendrick's Super Bowl performance was a lot of the songs he did, people don't know them. Oh, but once again, the Glazers, what do you mean they don't know them? No, you're a Glazer. You know them. Most people don't know a lot of the songs he did. If Kendrick Lamar were smart, he should have just did Swimming Pools. He should have did Not Like Us. You got to do that. Yeah, you got to say A minor in front of 100 million people's grandparents watching. You should have did Swimming Pools, Poetic Justice, which, first of all, that would have been funny, Poetic Justice, and you just cut it off before Aubrey ruins it. Poetic Justice is a great song, but Aubrey's verse, it just ruined the song. I actually found, when it came out, I actually found a version where they edited out Aubrey's part, and it's just 2 Kendrick verses or whatever the case. Oh man, the edit was crucial. But, do Poetic Justice, then you go do Money Trees, bring out J-Rock, yeah. Bring out your crew. No. We're going to do some weird pro-political, pro-African, whatever, Illuminati swaying our hips dancing ritual from Ace Ventura when he fought Tommy Davidson. Anyway, he says, I'm tired of people acting like Kendrick Lamar's lyrics and themes go over y'all heads. That's another thing. Once again, Eminem Glazers and Kendrick Glazers, they love to do that. When you say something made no sense or something was trash, what do? Oh, it went over your head. I'm sorry. I grew up on Immortal Technique, Nas, Big L, Big Pun, Bone Thugs, Freddie Fox, Rakim, Kendrick Lamar, and Eminem. They couldn't go over my head if I wanted them to. They couldn't. Okay, I grew up on battle rap, real battle rap, where battle rap as a listener, you're trained to catch everything. So I'm sorry, Kendrick Lamar is not going over my head. A lot of stuff he says, it has no real meaning. It's not that deep. It's maybe deep to you because you're a shallow person. And that's a big part of it. Eminem and Kendrick Lamar, they're deep to people who are shallow. You're a shallow person. So simple nonsense they say is deep to you. And you don't know hip hop. You know what's current and popular in the last 15 years. And you think you're qualified to analyze? Please, go wash your ass after you ate the nacho fries. Now, he says, I listen to X-Clan, PRT, KRS-One, Brand Nubian. I could even pull out some obscure music like Black Dot, who most of these people never heard of. Kendrick ain't saying nothing new to me. And a lot of them fans if you mention X-Clan, these people won't even know who that is because they don't know real hip hop. They don't know who Brand Nubian is. I'm sorry. If you don't know who X-Clan is, if you never heard of KRS-One, if you never heard of Brand Nubian music, I don't want to hear your opinion on hip hop. You're not qualified. Know your history. He goes on to say, those artists that I just mentioned, a lot of them sound better when they would say deep poetic things, when they would construct a piece of art into that microphone over those beats and rhymes. X-Clan, KRS-One, they didn't get the promotional push a Kendrick Lamar gets. So you have to understand, a lot of these fans, they base their opinion off of what's popular, not what actually is good. But this is nothing new. KRS-One, Criminal Minded, the original Blueprint, Jay-Z. KRS-One had iconic, legendary work. It didn't go platinum, but Vanilla Ice comes out, he's pushed as the popular thing, he sells 50 million copies. So if you're basing, well, this is good based on it being popular, then that means Vanilla Ice is the best rapper ever because he sold more than everybody. You can't tell me that Kendrick Lamar is better than Lupe Fiasco because he's not. Joey Badass, Benny the Butcher, man, please. But this is the world you're living in. Always remember, Kendrick Lamar ran from Jay Electronica and he ran from Papoose. He's not better than them either. They didn't get the promotional push. Now, Jay Electronica, he had the push ready, but I don't know, he had stage fright or something. I don't know. He was banging Erykah Badu. Erykah Badu is selling the scent of her box on a candlestick. With that said, what are your thoughts on Kendrick Lamar? What are your thoughts looking back on the Super Bowl performance? Leave it in the comments. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to this channel. XDN wins again and again and again. How do I not? I might have to clap my neighbor. He deserves it. So does the African 2 doors down. Boy, I tell you, if you want to support the channel, if you have a video request, if you want them to bring back the nacho fries and get rid of the Mexican pizza, donate to my Cash App. Does Taco Bell have a Cash App? Who gives a damn? The Cash App is $XDN online if you have a video request or you just want to support the channel. Also, a great way to support the channel is if you subscribe, you can click the join button and get a membership. A membership, I think it's about $5, maybe $6 a month. It helps to keep the channel going. It shows your appreciation, provides funding to keep the channel going because I'm not doing this for free and I ain't doing it for fun. But I will eat off the carcasses of these industry plants and puppets. With that said, I'm up out of here and that is it.